All right, time for cheese. You know how I feel about cheese. I love cheese. Cheese is good. For some people, cheese is their lives. Vanessa and George are here getting ready for the biggest cheese show in Canada, right, George?
It certainly is. It became that last year with cheesemakers from this year from Newfoundland all the way to British Columbia.
There's cheesemakers in my home province?
British Columbia or
Newfoundland?
Yes, from St. John's. Five Brothers Artisan Cheese.
Really?
A new maker, Adam Blanchard is his name.
Yeah.
Maybe you went to school with him.
Yeah.
And he started making artisan cheese about a year and a half ago.
Vanessa,
And,
I would like to become a cheese sommelier like yourself. How does that happen?
You gotta eat a lot of this stuff.
Okay. What kind of cheese do we have here?
Keep eating and eating.
Right.
These are all featured winners.
Right.
Canadian Grand Prix champions, Royal Winter Fair champions.
Right.
We have a beautiful ricotta from Mariposa.
Yeah, that's one of the big winners, right?
We also have the Woolrich Chèvre, also a winner. Blue Elizabeth from Fromagerie de la Presbytière in Quebec.
Somebody likes blue.
I sure do.
Beautiful Tanya sheep, milk, cheese, nice
That's
hard
this one here?
grassy. Yeah. And this one you're gonna love. Full
What's
of
that?
flavor, packed with a punch. It's Guns Hill Five Brothers.
What happens at the Great Canadian Cheese Festival then?
Well, primarily it's a showcase for cheesemakers from coast to coast. Saturday and Sunday, June 1, June 2, is the Artisan Cheese and Fine Food Fair, where we have close to 3 dozen cheesemakers, 3 dozen artisan food producers, 24 wineries, a dozen breweries, and a bunch of other exhibitors. And
So it's a party
everyone
with
has
cheese as the centerpiece.
It is.
It
as
certainly
you can
is.
see.
I love that board, by the way. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a party where you can sample and buy the best of Canadian cheese.
Right.
In a nutshell.
In one spot.
Yep.
One-stop
Or
shopping.
in a cheese rind.
We're in a cheese rind.
In a wedge.
In a wedge.
Talking about wedges, has anybody noticed my cheese head?
Did you just come from Wisconsin?
No. The cheese head does
Canadian
come
cheese
from
head,
Wisconsin.
not a Wisconsin
This
cheese head.
actually, I must admit, it does come from Wisconsin.
Yes, it does.
But
Are you a Green Bay Packers fan?
they even have a trademark on the mold. You can see all the. I'm not really a football fan.
No.
So when
But
I
if
first
you
started
were,
wearing
you'd be the
this, I
Packers,
thought,
yeah.
gee, why are people walking by me and saying, "Go Green Bay"?
Did you try the ricotta?
I did not. We have wine too,
We do.
and
you
wine
wanna,
is featured at the festival.
It
What?
sure is.
You want to do a little bit of.
What do you do with that?
I'm just gonna do.
Here, sprinkle on my thing.
Just there you go.
What did you sprinkle on me?
A little bit of Merlot.
Merlot salt on ricotta cheese.
Yes. Ricotta's like a blank canvas, so you can do
May-
whatever you want.
Made right in Ottawa here by Salty Don, the salt.
Good old salty Don.
That's the guy.
That's beautiful.
It's
Smooth,
nice.
eh?
Give it a little bit of extra.
This is cheese of the
Genesis.
goat here?
That is the chef. Yep.
Cheese of the goat.
From Orangeville.
Wilburn. Does that beautiful.
Love goat's cheese. Oh. Boy, they're all good. There's no question about it.
You can't pick just one.
You're a
and
cheese
there's
lover.
Hundreds more at the festival.
Well, maybe not
Can you
100, but
imagine?
about 125 different cheeses.
Really?
Yep.
When is the festival?
June 1 and 2, first weekend in June.
Lovely little brochure flyer thingy.
Did you notice the
Saturday, June.
photograph on the front cover?
Oh, wow.
Cheesehead and Friends.
There, you're having a good time there. Yeah. So you can buy, taste, and purchase all kinds of cheese.
Sure can.
Sample fine wine, craft beer, and cider.
Sure can.
All kinds of seminars. What will the seminars be about? Like, will there be one on how I can become a cheese sommelier?
I can give you a seminar on that.
We'll do one just for you if you come.
Keep snacking and we'll talk about that.
I like the idea
There's all
of this
sorts of
all
tutor
together.
tastings. So
Yeah.
there's one on who's in the dairy barn, so the different types of milk, cow, goat, buffalo, sheep.
Saturday evening, Jamie Kennedy's going to be
Yeah,
there.
wine and cheese, wine and beer pairings. I'm doing a session on Ontario cheeses and one on Quebec cheeses.
How do we rate as producers of cheese in this
Excellent.
country? Yeah.
Yes.
To
To me, we're world class.
Really, in the
Absolutely, no
world, we're
question.
good?
No question.
Chef
Quebec's, of course, famous for cheese, right? Western
Quebec is
Quebec.
famous for cheese.
Michael Howell, one of the outstanding chefs of Nova Scotia that I happened to meet in Montreal 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
said about this ricotta. He has traveled Italy from the boot to the heel and back many, many times, led cooking tours, And he says this ricotta made in Vaughan in Ontario
Yeah.
is the best ricotta
He
he's
was here a
ever made.
couple
Family
weeks ago,
recipe?
last week, I think.
Oh, yes, he was.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
right. He was
Yeah.
doing a little promotional
That's
tour
right.
for the
That's
Family
Grand Prix.
recipe. His father started doing it 55 years ago,
Yeah.
and they just
Yeah.
decided to keep it in the family.
Wait, he was saying ricotta is the grand champion. It's the first time
That's
it's
the
ever
one.
happened,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. First time
Wakanda.
fresh cheese and first time an Ontario cheese. So it's really quite something.
So,
There's some cheese in my fridge from that segment of the show last week.
Oh.
Well, there's a little bit left.
I was just going to say, you have cheese left from last week?
Just
Come
a
on,
little
you're
bit.
losing your touch.
We got to run, but listen, the Great Canadian Cheese Festival is a great time and very informative and tasty. Coming up first couple of days of June. And it's happening, well, not far from here, right?
Picton, Ontario.
Picton.
Cheese
Beautiful
be,
Picton.
cheese be with you.